Hello YouTube, I'm the Gaming Pegasus 187, and it's well, 2:03 in the morning. Yes, this is coming up a little late. I ended up taking off early for the midget wrestling. I had a buddy pick me up, and well, had a few drinks, went to the show, had some more drinks there, and went somewhere else and had a few more drinks. So, needless to say, I've got a few drinks in me right now. Anyway, I'll be playing as Jerry Lawler, and this is WWE All Stars against, it's coming, Michael Cole's favorite superstar, The Miz. And, you know, I don't want to dwell, anyone who hasn't heard, Jerry Lawler did suffer a heart attack a few weeks ago. Yeah, he wrestled a match, and so he goes back to the commentary table, you know, nothing really out of the ordinary, and then he just turns blue and passes out. And I didn't notice it right away. I was mindlessly surfing, like, I think something on like Facebook or YouTube or whatever the hell it was, and I didn't really notice that the commentary went dead. That was probably a poor choice of words, but I happened to see on Facebook someone who said Jerry Lawler suffered a heart attack. It wasn't. They didn't know it was a heart attack right off, but he passed out, and that wasn't part of the show. It was not planned, and I mean, it was pretty scary half hour at that point. Pretty scary going into the next day because we didn't know if he was going to live or not. I mean, it was a very scary situation. Because he had just wrestled a tag match that was formerly Punk vs. Orton 101, and Ziggler interfered, then Lawler came in and made the save, turned it into a tag match, and it was a very scary situation. And I'm honestly glad to hear King's okay, because that, and then to see like Owen Hart trending on Twitter, right, as that was going on, I'm like, you know that feeling when your heart just drops into the pit of your stomach? That was kind of what I was seeing, because that was like, oh my god, it was, and this is the only time I could, like, Cole I've taken seriously in the last number of years since he did this whole heel turn. And I guess they brought, I didn't watch Raw Monday night, I didn't have cable or internet after moving to my new place yet, so I missed Raw, I missed JBL return to commentary, and I'm thinking, oh my god, at least they got someone fucking awesome to fill in for King, because JBL was awesome on commentary. Like, I'll never forget the night, Survivor Series 06, when Crime Time was having the wholesale, selling off a bunch of Lita stuff, and they had, like, her little vibrator, and her panties, and she was like, I'm gonna probably man doesn't have a copy of her panties, so I'll buy her panties. And he's like, you got change for a big bill? Oh, I got a big bill. So he gives him 100, and then like Crime Time, like they have a change, and then they throw it into the crowd. And then Lawler gets irate, and he's like, I will dig up Johnny Cochran if I have to. Like, one of the best lines ever. I will dig up Johnny Cochran. Yeah, for those who don't know, that's the guy who got O.J. Simpson off the hook for murder. And if you don't know what this O.J. Simpson thing is about, look it up. But yeah, I decided to go back to WWE All Stars this game. I was kind of thinking about it kind of last minute. I'm like, wait a minute, I got a freaking video I gotta put up. I already had put up my recent pickup video just kind of as a, hey, I haven't put anything out in a few weeks. I think I'll just put some flick out. So I did a little game hunting, and honestly, I got some good finds. I'm not gonna lie, I got some really good finds for really cheap. And yeah, I may now have 3 different copies of Super Mario Bros. 3. One, just the cartridge. One, half complete. I don't have the manual, and the box is beat to hell. And then now I have a complete copy. It's absolutely beautiful looking. I'm happy now to have just a nice copy of my favorite game of all time, so let's see what it's going to talk about. I don't know what else to talk about. I mean, I guess I could drift in a bit about the midget wrestling. This is the second time I've seen him in Great Falls. Last time was back in April of 04. Or 2011, excuse me, I'm thinking 4th month. So, yeah, April of 2011. It's been about almost a year and a half. They had 4 guys here last time. Basically had 3 singles matches, 2 of them title matches, and then they had a big tag match at the end. This time they had 8 different guys. So they had a couple different matches. They had a few one-on-one matches. They had one triple threat title match, which was absolutely fun to watch. And then they had a midget battle royale, which was awesome. But like, here's the funny thing. The second match of the night is now it was the singles match, and I was probably the first row back from ringside where I was sitting with a bunch of friends, and there's more friends that had sitting over on another end. And this is in the Flamingo Bar, so it's not obviously not a big stadium. Obviously, they do these things in like bars and nightclubs, and it's packed again. There's a lot of people there, and these 2 guys, they start fighting on the outside, and then they end up into the crowd. Where a couple of the girls I know were like right there. They end up fighting on top of them. Like, I just saw they were over there. I didn't realize they were those 2 guys were on top of one of them. And take that with what you will, but yeah, they were just fighting in the crowd, and they ended up drifting back to the bar where I was sitting, couldn't see shit. I could just see the one guy just standing on top of the thing. Like, it was just absolute fun. I mean, you get a lot of shots with cookie sheets. Like, they must have bought them that day, because you could still see like the freaking stickers and like wrapping on the cookie sheets. Like I guess you can't remember packaging, but anyway, that's pretty much it. Trip, I gotta start working on a new review. I'm still recording footage, but yeah. So, yeah. This has been Friday Fight Night 21, and Pegasus out.